Become a billionaire with content creation, illustration from scratch. Bill Gates once said that, content is king. And this is nothing further from the truth, it is actually the truth. 200 years ago you were considered a rich person in America if you had 100 acres of farmland and worked with 3 to 4 slaves. 100 years ago you would be considered rich if you owned a great quantity of gold and property. Your bank balance talked about your riches in 1980. Who can be deemed rich now, however? The answer is, the person controlling, managing and generating market information is far richer than anyone else. I predict that in the approaching years the content producer will grow rich and prosperous. Why, however? How much data or information an average human consumes throughout the day? Study suggests that an average person consumes data 6 hours a day. He's surfing social media, looking at Google and watching Netflix. Do you get what I'm telling you? Create new content to sell to others and cash out money in an endless loop. Everyone using the internet is the client. This world is about creating content. Our content is straightforward to deliver. Once you become a perfect developer of content, you won't look back. Everything you need to learn to create better content. Maybe the question popping up is, Cincy Solutions, how can content creators make money? Well, make sure to stick with me until the end and I'll illustrate step by step. Let's look at this realistically. It is far easier to make money by creating content than working 9 to 5 jobs. Anyone can become a creator of content. And this is how. Think about this 4 questions and start creating content from day 1. Question 1 is which subject you can generate content in. Is it writing, video creation, building a podcast, starting out courses in topics you are good at, or is it discourses, or is it in the entertainment sector which is making more money, for instance Mr. Beast or even Kobby Lame? The second question is, the platform you can use to display your content. In the current world we have a number of platforms including community forums such as Quora, Reddit, Medium, as well as YouTube, Facebook, Medium or Spotify. Make sure to subscribe and catch our videos on some of the software you can use to skyrocket in this platform, guaranteed results. The third question is, how can you learn the skills needed to create content and create more content? We already have a video on that. We are in the 21st century and information is everywhere. We have online courses and YouTube courses that happen to be free of charge. So that question only you can hinder yourself. The last question is, how are you going to sell your content? In our website where we deal with software as a service, we offer you all this content, so make sure to visit www.cincysolutions.com if you have no idea on how to sell your content, but first make sure to brainstorm depending on your current situation. We also offer free consultation, so you can leave us a comment here on YouTube or reach out on Instagram or LinkedIn, whichever platform feels okay for you. Note the consultation is free of charge, no strings attached. After asking yourself the 4 questions, find answers and start working hard to address these questions. The creation of content can make a lot of money for you. It's got a huge market. People always see fresh entertainment and solutions. The need of consumers might become a source of money for creators. It is easy to constantly generate by creating content. And one more thing, for you to succeed in anything you've got to be consistent. Check out some of the free PDFs we have down in the description below. The reason this can make you a billionaire is because data is very significant. And why data is too significant? This is because data has become the backbone of the global economy. By leveraging data, we communicate, entertain, and learn. Technological changes and cheap internet contributed to the creation of a market for content makers. With regard to market potential and consumer demand, information will be at the center of the world. We are faced with a variety of issues such as privacy and security that did not exist 10 years ago. Can you forecast the importance of content? How does the developer of content use this opportunity? I was amazed to realize its potential, and I read marketing books on content business. It is an enormous potential for content providers who struggle to pay their bills. Anyone can become a creator of content. It's easier than graduating from any university. By creating content, you can make thousands of dollars. So here are some of the ways you can crack this. Number 1. Try to make useful content. Each piece of your content should be great, sufficient for customers to share it. I like to generate engaging content as a writer and content provider. Content engagement is like marketing yourself without advertising. Content engagement gets more views and more market. It distinguishes itself from others. It is easy to create engaging material. I always aim to develop compelling material since competing with a competition is crucial. You see your success graph shoot overnight when you form a commitment. It's a slow process, but you will earn an enormous market when you perfect it. Number 2 is try to build more content. Think of it rather than marketing, but as publishing. As an editor, be real and develop content that lets you connect to everyone else as they're connected already. Quality can go hand in hand with quantity. Each author can publish the consumer's maximum content. More material you create is an opportunity to succeed. It doesn't matter whether you write 100 failed stories. You can drive out all the money if your one article gets viral. You have to produce 100 flop stories for that. Nothing lasts longer than a few hours in our era of social media. To create more material, be prolific. To create more material, you can master tricks and shortcuts. After you've established an online presence and generated an audience for yourself, you can do any of these 8 things or all of them to double down to becoming a billionaire. 1. Launch of a company. 2. Come on the big screen. 3. Becoming music artist. 4. YouTube pre-roll ads pay. 5. Brands partnership. 7. Start of a line of products. 8. Write a book of bestsellers. There you go. Note this is an approved way that has made a ton of people millionaires, multimillionaires and billionaires, so why not you? Thanks for watching. If the video was interesting, make sure to give us thumbs up and subscribe to the Cincy Solutions channel for more content on software, software companies, software developers, and the tech tycoons. We got you covered. We do research so you would not have to. We also offer free consultation on all software. Check out our website at www.cincysolutions.com. Leave us a comment on some of the topics you'd like us to discuss. Thank you. Become a billionaire with content creation, illustration from scratch.